Guys,
Drink twice.
I'll drink.
That's going to be 2 drinks.
I'll take 2, okay? I mean, I'm trying, guys. Warner Brothers.
That song might have been a hit, but I was more into the Queen of the Nile song from that movie.
Oh, can you sing that for us, Jordan? You got that for us?
I don't sing.
Come on, Jordan.
Yeah,
God
Jordan.
for that.
Sing, Jordan. Sing.
No, I'm good.
Sing like your heart's content. Okay. So, guys, Warner Brothers now has plans to revamp, redo, remake The Bodyguard. I'm talking about that 1992 romantic drama thriller. I guess it's kind of a thriller, right? With Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, the legend herself. Shout out to Whitney Houston, guys. Love her so much. Never going to be a talent like her ever again. But the studio has they're super excited about this for one thing. They have actually signed on the director from the Eras Tour, the Taylor Swift Eras Tour director. Sam
I was
right. Yeah, Jordan. We got that Eras Tour director coming in the helmet. We also have juror number 2, the writer from that, Jonathan A. Abrams, coming in to write the whole script. Guys, I love juror number 2. I thought it was really cool. It was a Clint Eastwood movie with it was fucking so good, guys. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I think it's on Max right now. It's great. You got Beast himself from the X-Men reboots. Nicholas Hoult. Yeah, of course, Lex Luthor
now.
Yeah, Lex Luthor now, guys. I think it's interesting. If you guys don't know what this is about, it made $441 million when it actually first came out. That was a long time ago. And it, guys, it's about, here it is. It's centered around Kevin Costner.
That's the equivalent of a couple of billion now, Brian.
I mean, yeah. It also had 2 Oscar nominations as well. But again, Kevin Costner played Agent Frank Farmer, who takes a job as a bodyguard for a famous R&B star, Rachel Moran, who's played by Whitney Houston herself at the height of her pop star fame. It's a drama. There's romance, a thriller. It ensues when Frank tries to sniff out a dangerous stalker, and then finally he tries to save her. Guys, I love it so much. Pepe loves it. It's one of Pepe's favorite movies, I think, right, Pepestar?
Yeah, but pop star, no. R&B star. Whitney Houston, all time great.
She's a fucking crazy legend.
Comment.
Oh, fuck, Kato, I know. The first thing I fucking said is Chalamet coming in.
Nice.
It's going to be Chalamet. And of course, again, it's the Eras Tour director. So is it going to be Taylor Swift and Chalamet? Ain't nobody got
No,
time
it's
for
going
that.
to be Zendaya.
It could be, no, they're not going to do the Dune for me.
Taylor
They could.
Swift, and in his lead acting debut, Travis Kelce.
Dude, oh, you putting that out there? Pepe's putting that out there, man.
GR is on to something, Zendaya. GR, you're 150% right.
But Pepestar, it's the freaking director from the Eras Tour.
And
Well, I mean, like, he's already worked with Taylor Swift quite a bit, and she's a massive pop star. Wouldn't you want to go with the person you know?
no.
Zendaya and Tom Holland, although Tom Holland's about 2 feet too short.
Height means nothing. You see where I'm at, and I got all the ladies.
There you go. There you go. But Jordan, you're passionate right now. I know Ronald was talking about, but we'll go with Jordan because he's fucking fired up. Jordan, can they make this body? Can it make the kind of money that the original made? Will it go to the Oscars? Do you see it happening?
I hate to say it, but if they do cast Taylor Swift, whether she can't act or not, her Swifties are like a cult, dude.
Yes, sir.
They will go do it for anything she's about. So it probably could make $1 billion if they just cast Taylor alone, which is sad.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. When I first saw it, I thought maybe Taylor Swift was going to direct it because she's trying to get into directing now too. But do you see any world where could be Ariana Grande, or do you think these are just 2 big pop stars thinking about that first come to my mind? You know,
I don't know how you're going to do it. That movie was once in a dude. I remember going to the old Ludington Theater with my mom because she was hardcore Kevin Costner fan. She took me as a kid, and I love that movie, dude. The music, the story, the drama. I mean, even as a kid, I loved it.
so good.
And I'm like, I can't see this. No, this is not going to succeed.
The score and the soundtrack had to be a massive hit too, right?
Oh yeah, my mom had it. Oh yeah, it was a good soundtrack.
I can't even think of. I don't know the numbers for it, but anybody knows the numbers, let us know. But I imagine it was a massive hit. But Jordan, we're in a time where we are in this Chalamet bubble, this Taylor Swift bubble. I mean, it's a fucking Chalamet. We can't burst it.
You know who's it going to be? You know who's going to be Frank Farmer? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dude, are you really gonna say that shit, Dwayne Johnson?
Oh my God.
I actually kind of feel your whole Travis Kelce and and Taylor Swift thing. I can kind of see that more, but then again, I can't. I mean,
He's
God.
already appearing. He's got his film
This
debut
is
appearing
this
in
is a
Happy Meal Part
bomb.
2.
So
This
GR's
is a bomb waiting to happen.
I mean, I think Pepe might go see it though. I don't know.
GR, first of all, the Pepestar is a Swiftie.
You're a Swiftie, Pepe?
The song Willow is a classic. Check it out.
I didn't know Pepe was a Swiftie, guys.
And furthermore, if they show it, her Swifties will watch it. Ha
Her Swifties are like a cult, man. They'll go.
MJ, you are on point 100.
There we go. And Queen said that's a beautiful song, right? That's awesome.
I love you, Queen.
Dolly Parton.
Queen, again, when are you going to take Pepe out for some snickety snacks, right?
Hold up.
Pepe tells me every day, he's like, where's my
Logan
girl?
5 has got it dead on.
What's that, GR? Oh, you think it's in a bomb, GR? Really?
Oh,
Incoming.
I'm sorry, guys. Even if Taylor Swift makes it, there's no way this fucking movie could ever stand up to the original.
Well,
It's-
if Taylor Swift, it won't stand up, but it's gonna.
No,
make
it won't.
It'll make money.
It'll make
Yes.
$1.48.
GR,
I don't
you
know
are
that's
under-
You mean 1.48
I
billion?
guarantee you, there'll be 6-year-olds around the block with their mom taking them to this movie.
And the Halloween costumes will be
No,
off the chain.
I don't think moms will get in because it's going to at least rated R.
The original was PG-13 practically.
Word up, man. What you watching,
Well,
GR?
that was in the day, Jordan. This is today.
Yeah,
GR was
today,
watching
if
Bodyguard My Dick. That's what he was watching. Oh, sorry,
GR,
guys.
I guarantee you, if they cast Taylor Swift, it will be PG-13. I guarantee it.
It could. I think it could be. Okay, so we got. Oh, you're right. Actually, we need 12 more. Right? Was it 12 more? The numbers are. Thank you, guys. It's 13. Guys, keep those numbers going. Okay, so there's a lot of points here. GR, you think it's gonna bomb? Jordan thinks it's gonna make a lot of money. Ronald, you came at me last night when this news broke out, and you were like, "Why? What? How? Who would do this?" Right? You were freaking fired up about it, Ronald.
Fired up.
Do you love the original that much that you're like, why would we freaking touch this? Like,
Oh, come on. It was a great movie. And it was, I
Listen,
remember
don't
the,
be
con-
original.
the controversy because it was an interracial relationship.
Mhm. Yep.
that's true.
Yeah.
And that was only 90. It wasn't that long ago. But
It was fucking
yeah,
hot.
that was weird. She's great.
You gotta
I
remember,
can't-
Brian, that's over 30 years ago now.
Taylor Swift, there's a certain air about Whitney that she has, I think, because part of her's a bitch, and you need to have that in this role. I don't see Taylor having that.
I don't see her having acting chops.
There you
You
go.
know what's funny? You know what's funny? As you said that though, Ronald, I agree with like Pepe, and I think I agree with. I think GR was saying too. I feel like Taylor Swift makes sense, but I think that Zendaya probably makes more sense here because if you're going to replace, but Zendaya's not singing really, and you want a singer because I feel like
She's a
it's all
singer.
about that.
But
Yeah, Pepe.
she can sing. She did a song with Chris Brown.
No, she did. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a singer.
Look it
She's a
up.
singer from the Disney era.
Hey,
Oh,
do we know for certain that it's playing the same way? What if the male is the singer?
Ooh.
Oh, so we got exactly.
Starsborn did that every other time.
Then Brian's playing the lead, right?
I'm not playing the lead. I'm not Pepe. Pepe's playing the lead.
The name of the song is called Something New. Check it out.
Something new. I even know about that. But maybe they would split. Maybe they would flip flop it. They might,
I mean,
Ronald. They
there'd
might.
be a whole different dynamic inside the film itself.
Would that make you, as a person who loves the original, would it make you be more attached to come into the theater and check this out?
It really depends on who it's going to be. It really depends on who's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the mega superstar for you that you could see do it that would make you be like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh my God, you asked me about a mega superstar a few shows ago, and I didn't.
Come on, Britney Spears.
Oh my, no,
Chalamet, Pepe's saying. Pepe wants Chalamet, apparently.
Chalamet. No, all my mega stars that I like are like my age now. I don't know of any of these kids.
It's
So
true.
youngsters.
Well, that's the one thing though I will say, Ronald, about like even Pepe said Chalamet. I fucking joke about it, but Chalamet just came off complete unknown, and he's singing, right? You know what I mean? He's doing stuff. He's already
He's the
immersed in
villain.
that world.
Ozzy Osbourne. I'll watch the shit out of that.
Can you imagine Ozzy being a bodyguard?
Sharon! Oh my God, they're after me.
I may serve you, Sharon.
Oh my God.
Only if he uses Walker in the shots, though, Jordan.
Of course.
I think you gotta go with somebody that's we got what is it? 15 more people we need. 15 more subscribers we need, guys. I think we need to go with somebody that to make that formula work. We need to have a big popular person that's a musician, some or a singer. I think so. I mean, do you think? Oh, here's a question too. I'm gonna go back to Ronald on this again. Ronald, do you think they're gonna actually use "I Will Always Love You" again?
No.
You know, he's gonna pop up somewhere in the score, maybe like dun, 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 dun.
I mean, it would definitely be sentimental, and it would people would be engaged with that. That's for sure. But I just don't know if I want to go there.
I know. I mean, like Whitney, it's hard to touch Whitney Houston anything. She was so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, and to me,
And Brian, without that song, it's not the same movie.
well,
No.
it's just it's so synonymous with that movie. You know, it just really is.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't have that song, it's not Bodyguard. It's another movie
Yeah.
with the same title.
And you know what? And there is a bodyguard. Queen said he would be laughable as bodyguard, as Chalamet. But also, like the bodyguard thing, they did like a UK version of Bodyguard with Stark, Rob Stark from the Game of Thrones, and that was the people are trying to associate that with it, but it really isn't, because that's like a whole different kind of world than the actual Bodyguard movie. And to me, I just don't. This is like redoing Ghost. And people have been talking about remaking Ghost too. I'm like, that's just a movie you just don't touch at this point, because it worked well in the 80s and it was of its time. That's what I say.
We see how good Roadhouse worked.
I think Queen said that earlier. It's like it'd be like Roadhouse. But you know what though? The joke's on that.
Huh?
Well, the joke's on that because they're talking about doing another Roadhouse right now. Roadhouse 2 they're talking about doing right now.
Julia Roberts was up for Ghost. Julia Roberts was up for Ghost, and she took Pretty Woman instead.
I mean, good for her. I hear
Good
that.
choice.
Both were good career choices.
Yeah, great career choices, Pepestar. But I hear that Julia Roberts is a little difficult to work with. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Pepe would
Well,
hump
I'd
her
work
leg,
with
but
her.
like I would hump her leg too, probably Pepe. You know? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You know?
she's hotter than
You're
a
a horn
jalapeno on
dog,
a hot
though,
Sunday. That's for sure.
For sure, Pepe.
You can see the diva coming off at her in talk shows when she does interviews. You can see the diva there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But to be honest, guys,
I see
don't
it.
they all have
Can't help
attitudes and divas and all that? Everybody's a diva.
You're right, Pepe. There's a lot of
It's part of
divas.
the game.
But is diva good enough, Pepe? I mean, should you be a diva? I mean, like it's
You don't have to be.
yeah.
Sometimes they want to be.
Ronald's seen a lot of divas in his time, right?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, look at all the divas on The View. There's an example.
Whoa, I like the view.
Pepestar likes it.
Slow it down.
There you go. Pepe
GR.
Pepe likes all those girls. You know what? Pepe watches every show there's women on. You know that, GR. There's a woman on it. Pepe's watching it. I'm just saying.
The horny puppy.
He's a slut, and I don't blame him. You know.
He called you a slut, Pepestar.
GR, that is very disrespectful.
No,
Please
that's
don't call
being
me a slut.
honest.
I will bite both your wrist and your ear off.
He's
Ooh,
Tyson
wow,
Hill. He's coming to
dude.
your ear. Oh, that sounded okay, guys. You guys are getting. You got some weird.
That's enough.
The only
You
way
sound
he
a
can
little
get to
bit
my
too
ear,
excited.
Brian, is
There's some weird shit
Brian,
happening.
the only way he gets to my ear is if I lay down.
Oh, well, Pepe can climb pretty well. That's all I'm saying.
Nibbling on your ankles, and I'll cut you down from the bottom all the way up to the top.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you,
okay, Pep.
Bodyguard reboot is coming, guys. Are you excited about it? Are you not? How many thumbs? I mean, I'm like this. I mean, I'm a thumbs down.
Again, Brian's like, I'll give it a shot.
I think it has a chance, guys, if they do it right.
See, Pepe says I'm kind of like check it out, right? Pepestar, maybe. I honestly think that the fact that we have the
It's 3
director,
down, 1.5 to go.
we got
Whoa,
We got a paw. We got a paw and a half. Paw and a half, right?
I have 4 paws, guys. 4 paws.
I would say
That's
this
almost one paw, you know.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I can't wait to see you, buddy.
I'm going to say this one thing, though, about this, though, is what Ronald said earlier. I think a lot of us said the idea of the, at that time, was having Kevin Costner and also having Whitney Houston together was such a controversial thing, but it was an amazing step forward for cinema, for Hollywood. That was fantastic. And that's what really drove this even more beyond the acting, beyond the talent. But to make that same formula work, you got to find a new formula that can actually attach people and get them to be excited about like that did. Can we make that happen now? I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's great. I hope it's great. And you know what? It's happening. It's moving forward. Warner Brothers is excited about it. But they're not as excited. Yeah.
One quick question. What was
What's
the
that?
first interracial kiss?
Shatner. Star Trek.
Horror.
Yeah,
I
don't
knew
you-
Jordan would get it.
You're going to throw that out there. You got Beam Me Up Jordan here. He's going to tell you right away. You know?
Well, I just wanted to make sure he was paying attention.
When will the first inner dog woman kiss come, Pepestar?
It's happened. It's called porn.
Oh, shit. We don't talk about the P word here.
You know, MJ might be on to something.
I gotta tell you, though, it's happening.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Control show.